Hear that freedom train a-comin'. Hear that freedom train a-comin'. Well, hear that freedom.
There's a lot of different things that motivate me. I think, one, I'm motivated to tell stories that are not being told, that wouldn't be told if I didn't tell them. But I also think, as a filmmaker, I'm motivated by trying to tell stories in a way that's entertaining, in a way that's artistic, in a way that's new and different, and using the technology in different ways. So we're trying to figure out how to keep them engaged, but also hopefully engaged in something that's meaningful.
They were in business for themselves. They were doing something. They were making other colored women look beautiful. They loved the company. They kind of glorified Madam C.J. Walker.
Like many in the black middle class, Abbott was enamored of the social graces and attempted to use the paper to teach them to his readers. He even published a list of rules for migrants' behavior.
Don't promenade on the boulevards in your hog-killing clothes. Don't clean your fingernails and pick your nose on the street. Don't flirt with the grocer, especially if your hair is still chunky and full of bed lint.
History is a roller coaster. And, and a lot of times we want to see, especially as Americans, especially as African Americans, we want to see history as being this kind of, straight line upwards, we're uplifting the race, we're headed towards better times. And it's up to us to keep pushing, and fighting, for change and for progress. And when we don't, it kind of slips back down. And when we do, things change for the positive.
This Ivy League campus is one of the staging bases for an invasion of Mississippi by college students. The students are being recruited all over the United States from Harvard to Hawaii. They will go to live in Mississippi this summer to fight for the Negroes' civil rights.
The Voting Rights Act of 1965 actually got its birth during Freedom Summer. It was signed in August of 1965, and one of the most important things it did was it abolished literacy tests. And it put voting in 7 southern states under federal supervision.
If any county anywhere in this nation does not want federal intervention, it need only open its polling places to all of its people.
No matter what culture you belong to, there's stories, and that's really important to us. I think it's just as important now as it ever was. I think that so many times what's happening now, I have young kids, and I see them, on their devices, and they're not engaged in stories, and I feel like just watch a story, because it has a point, it has humanness in it that I think is really important for us. Just to hear my name spoken, on that stage is just amazing. So, it's humbling, but it's also inspiring. Hopefully it'll inspire me to keep going.